I am not with you today. I am in the building. I'm on campus. You'll see me around. I will try to pop by, but I am upstairs with the high school students doing in the high school library, doing a rehearsal for their Senior Fine Arts Festival. So like we watched on the TV last lesson, when I showed you this group, I think they were from Vienna. These students from India and Oman and Qatar and Abu Dhabi have all come to our school to work on something very similar. And there are 2 people in this class who have an invitation to come up and watch that. So some people are currently working on round 4. Some people are currently working on round 3. That's a problem. And there are some people who may be new to the class. I am going to explain what each person is doing, and then you are going to go through and do that. So first thing, if you are new to the class, you need the Google Classroom code. And then once you have the code, you are going to start working on the instrument selection research, okay? So that is a document, looks like this. You need to read the instructions, okay? It says right there, read the instructions. You write an exclamation if you love the sound. You write a plus if you like the sound. You write a minus if you don't like the sound. And you write an X if you really don't like the sound. Okay? So you're going to listen to each example. All of those things are in the classwork section of your Google Classroom. So you can find the assignment there. You can find the round 1 there. You can find round 2 there. It's important that you do these in the correct order. So you start with round 1. Go through listening. So instrument 1 goes here. See, this is the round 1 column. So instrument 1, you put it here. Instrument 2, you put it here, and so on. Okay? So if you're new to the class, you can now pause the video, get into Google Classroom, and get started. So everybody else should have finished round 1 and round 2. So the people who are working on round 3, that's a problem because you were supposed to come and see me at lunch to finish things off. You now have extra work to do. Because you didn't hold the instrument, you're gonna have to do research on it. So, for example, this person, they have 2 pluses and 1 minus for the oboe. So when they're going through, so you're gonna do your totals. Every single person has to do their totals. It says, now you need to total up how many exclamation plus, minus, and X of each instrument receives. So here in my example, round 1 is a plus, round 2 is a plus, round 3 is a minus. So I put in 2 plus, 1 minus. I deleted the other things because we didn't actually have those. Here, this person has 1 minus and 1 plus, and they didn't do round 3. So they're gonna have to do round 4 on this one, because they don't have enough data from here. Going to instrument 2, they have a plus, a minus, and a plus. So here they can delete that one. They would put, there's 2 pluses here, 1 minus there, and they could delete that one. Because there's 2 pluses, they need to do the research on this instrument, okay? And you go forward going through until you've totaled up everything, okay? So, and then you can start on the research. I see here this person has 1 plus, 1 minus, and 1 X. That means they're not going to have to do the research on this one. So if I scroll up to the top, round 4, read and listen further. Research on your own the instruments that totaled 2 pluses, 3 pluses, 2 exclamations, or 3 exclamations. Put the links you visited in the round 4 column beside the instrument. You should have a minimum of 1 text and 2 audio links for each instrument you need to research. If the instrument has 2 minus or 2X, do not do further research on it. Okay, so you may, in round 4, you might need to research 5 instruments. You may need to research 9 instruments, okay? It doesn't matter how many you're researching as long as you're following those instructions. When you have finished all of that, and it's gonna take most of the period, should be taking most of the period if you're actually doing proper research. Then you have the top 3 choices. Once you've got your top 3 choices and you have filled this out, remember you can't do this until you complete round 4. That is when you fill this out and then submit it. Okay? So round 3 and 4 people have lots of work to do. Round 1 has lots of work to do. And the people who are done, maybe I'll see you upstairs. If you guys have any questions, please send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Okay? Have a great class, guys.